All right, everyone, we are back with the Dyson V15 Detect. I've had this vacuum for 3 years, so it is time for the 3-year update. I'm going to be showing you how the vacuum is holding up, how it's working, and if you should still get one. So let's begin. All right, so first I'm going to be showing you how the V15 is holding up. Now, a few things I need to get out of the way. This vacuum is not babied in any way. It's used a lot, constantly, as you can tell by how dirty both of these are. They get cleaned once a month, maybe once every 2 months. The filter I do clean, and that's the first thing I'm going to show right now. It is dirty. It's been, I don't know how long since I cleaned it, probably about a month, so perfect time to do it. You can see the HEPA filter is holding up. Let me zoom this in. The HEPA filter is holding up very well. So is the main pleated filter. Making sure that my focus is working. Now, the fluffy head is also doing very well. There's a little bit of wear to some of these fuzz strips right here, and this one right here is almost worn off completely, but I don't really think that's gonna make much of a difference. Plus, I have very sharp tile floors, so that's inevitable. The brush roll itself is in excellent condition. This gets used most by far of any of the attachments. Again, this has made my main downstairs vacuum for 3 years. It's dirty, of course, but none of these carbon fiber filaments are wearing off. They're all still attached, as you can see, all attached. This is in pretty good shape. There's a few dings, scratches, some dirt. Again, what do you expect? That's kind of what vacuums do. They get dirty. This nozzle, you can see it's got a layer of dirt down here. I don't baby this vacuum. This gets used as a vacuum. I don't baby it on purpose. This is, I think this is stuck. Come on now. God. It really might be stuck. Oh, I got it. See, it's also dirty in here. There's some fur stuck in here. All these blades are all tangled up with bird seed and cat litter. I should take a screwdriver or something. That you can see all the hair clog veins are all clogged with, the hair detangling veins are all clogged up with dirt. Brush roll's in pretty good shape. I occasionally use this on tile. 99% of its use is carpet. Again, these look pretty good. Maybe a slight bit of wear. Again, 99% of this is carpet. I occasionally will just use this on the hard floor because I have to, or I just don't really feel like changing nozzles. Now the actual vacuum itself, again, the tube, it's in great condition. I don't see much damage to the paint. Come on, camera. There we go. I need to change the focus settings to be more sensitive on this. I'll keep this apart to remind myself to clean it. Now the actual vacuum itself, I'm going to take this bin off. It's probably going to get dirt everywhere. I just emptied it. As you can see, there's some hair left in it. There we go. You can see it's pretty dirty. The Cyclone is also pretty dirty. But overall, the vacuum is in excellent condition. When it comes to runtime, I haven't noticed any major loss in battery life. We're on auto right now. It's going to give us 39 minutes. That's about what it started with, maybe a couple minutes of difference. Again, it's 3 years of everyday use. This is the original battery that shipped with the vacuum in the box. I have not changed this battery. It gets used 5 to 10 minutes. I'd say between 2 and 10 minutes. Basically every day. I do have another Dyson down here that I also use, but this has been the main one, and that one's been out of commission for a while. I'll upload on that a little later, like in another video. The paint's still looking good. I haven't dropped it. Well, it has a few scratches when it's tipped over. But overall, fantastic shape. No physical breakage or anything. It's just dirty. It's a vacuum. What do you expect? I don't baby this vacuum, as I've said. It gets used. It gets somewhat abused. Not abused, but it gets used, and I don't baby it. I use it quite a lot. This is the main vacuum for this whole downstairs. The battery still lasts plenty long enough. I can clean this whole area. This house is 2,400 square feet. So about half of that would be downstairs and about half of it is upstairs. So what is that, 1,200 square feet of space, mixed 40%, 30% carpet to 60 to 70% hard floors. But this vacuum performs very, very well. I've used it constantly and it's still working pretty much like day one. I haven't had any major problems with it. Well, actually, I really haven't had any problems with it. The only thing I don't like is that this battery is too easy to release. It happened twice recently where I have hit this and the battery just comes right out. Why can't it be like on a power tool where you have to squeeze it and then the battery comes out? Like case in point, on this drill, you have to squeeze the battery released, pull out, then the battery comes out. Like so. On the Dyson, one tap of this red button and the battery flies out. This has fallen a couple times. It's on the carpet, thankfully. If it hit the tile from too high up, I'm afraid it would probably break. And battery replacements for Dysons are not cheap. Yeah. And this is out of warranty too, so that would not be good. So next I'm going to be talking about, is this vacuum worth buying? So should you still buy the V15? Absolutely. It's still one of the best cordless vacuums ever made. Still one of the most powerful, still some of the best filtration. Again, they have the V15 Absolute, which has a better filter. I'm pretty sure, don't 100% count me on this, that you can get a better filter for this, the turquoise one, and just fit it on here to get the better filtration. I don't think it has anything to do with the seals. It just has a finer media to capture smaller debris. You can see I have the Dyson V15 stand here with this third-party attachment holder that I duct tape to the bottom because it falls out if you hit the button by accident. And yes, the charger is hanging down. I had to unplug it and move it here because over there isn't a very good background. And it's poorly lit as well. So you should absolutely get the V15. It's still, as I said, one of the best cordless vacuums on the market. It's extremely powerful. It's pretty lightweight. It just has very, very good power, very good suction. It still performs extremely well on carpets and on hard floors. And it's still one of the best vacuums I've ever used. Right up there with the Gen 5, which is an amazing vacuum. That will be due for its 1-year update in a couple months. So you should absolutely get the V15. It has almost all pros and very few cons. The only thing, again, the battery release is really the only thing I would say is a bad. Everything else is fantastic. The only other con I could think of for some people would be the trigger, but get the V12, get the Gen 5. If you don't want the trigger, this isn't the vacuum for you. I personally like it. I think it's easier for single-handed use because you don't need a second hand, because Dyson puts the button on the back and top of the V12 and Gen 5. I don't know why they would do that. It belongs on the handle, so you can use it one-handed. You want to pick something up and dust it, and you don't want to have to put the vacuum down. It just doesn't make sense. I don't get why they would do that, but oh well. This is a fantastic vacuum, and I would 100% recommend getting one of these. It is one seriously good vacuum. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.